Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more Am I the Devil? But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten will convince you. And random fact about my cat society is that the punishment for failing to do a coup on the government is quite literally just getting sprayed with a spray bottle and being told, don't do that again. And also before I get started, don't forget to check out my other channel, Surrender Reviews, where I do video game, movie, and show reviews, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. And without further ado, let's get into this! So this first post here says, women are all boring simpletons. And this person here says, this isn't meant to come off in a creepy or bitter way. I am genuinely trying to understand something I've been feeling for a while. I have noticed that almost every woman I meet seems to feel really similar, like a carbon copy of each other. It's almost eerie. Most of them seem really into the same things. Social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, so do a lot of guys, so what's your point? Anyways, this person goes on to say, shopping, clothes, makeup, jewelry, even their hobbies often fall into a very small range of baking, fitness, maybe art, Netflix, traveling, you know what I mean? I mean, again, you could probably find guys who are into the exact same thing. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, even just casually observing on public transport, if I glance at the person sitting next to me, usually female, I swear 9 times out of 10, she is just scrolling TikTok or Instagram or looking at shoes/handbags. I mean, Instagram and TikTok seem to be pretty popular or something like that. Anyways, this person goes on to say, it kind of feels like a lot of personality and interests are being shaped by whatever is trending on those platforms. Are popular. Anyways, this person goes on to say, and when I talk to women, many of them seem to get their opinions, humor, or even straight-up identity from TikTok or Instagram Reels. Like, where's the originality? Where are the people who are into random, unexpected things, or who think deeply about stuff beyond trends? Okay, for this person, I'm gonna probably give this person, like, probably a 35 out of 50. I mean, this one isn't really as bad as others I've seen. I mean, I think this person probably maybe should get out and go touch some grass and maybe go talk to people some more and understand that social media is literally based around algorithms. That's like literally the entire plot of Metal Gear Solid 2, but that's really all I gotta say. This one isn't as bad as others I've seen, so that's why it's getting a much lower score. And this next post here says, he has been unemployed for 3 months, and this person here says, I have been with my girlfriend for nearly 5 years, and have been living together for 3. My girlfriend works in a good job, but is on a salary wage, which has been a point of conflict between us recently, since she works longer hours when project deadlines are coming up. I have told her multiple times in the past to stop putting in 12-hour shifts when she's not even being paid extra, so it's not like the extra hours really make any difference to her life. This just resulted in her getting defensive and saying how she wants to make sure her work has quality. Yesterday was one of those days where she texted me in the afternoon saying that a problem came up during the project, and that she was going to have to stay late. I told her fine, and that I'll just cook for me and leave a meal out to defrost for her instead. She came home at around 9 p.m. and literally just walks right past the defrosted meal I left on the counter for her without even saying a thank you. Jeez, guy, you sound like J.D. Vance. Anyways, this person goes on to say, I kind of jokingly tell her that she ignored my effort and romantic touch. Again, this was meant to be a joke and sarcastic. She doesn't even respond to it and just asked me if I did the laundry because she needed a shirt for tomorrow. At this point, I did get slightly mad because she barely even acknowledged me and went straight to asking about chores. I told her that I didn't, which resulted in her snapping at me and telling me, what did you even do today? Well, person, you maybe could do the chores? Like, that could probably help her. Maybe she'll probably be in a bit of a better mood or something like that. Especially considering the fact you're not working. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, I honestly just felt so hurt because again, I literally defrosted a dinner for her and she just snaps at me. I couldn't even argue with her because she stormed off to do the laundry instead. She was cold to me for the rest of tonight, and she didn't even say anything to me when she left for work this morning. She still isn't back and I have no clue how to bring up to her how much she hurt me. Hey guy, again, like I said, you sound just like JD Vance if I'm being perfectly honest, and I'm gonna probably give you like a 45 out of 50. Dude, this isn't about you, this is literally about your girlfriend working hard while you don't have a job. You could maybe, I don't know, help out with the chores around the place, and that could maybe make her life just a little bit easier. That could be a thought. But then again, what do I know? I'm clearly not as hardworking as this person, so there's that. And this next post here says, oldie but big a-hole energy. And this person here says, I had a miscarriage last year, which was the worst moment of my life, and it took a big hit in our relationship. Me and my husband got divorced, which was just finalized last month, and it's honestly a different type of pain. But thankfully, I have wonderful friends and family who have been supporting me all the way. We had Christmas dinner with family. A lot of my relatives kept checking in with me, asking if I was doing okay and bringing me food. I felt really loved, and it was a pretty fun experience overall and helped me take my mind off of everything for a bit. My cousin A's fiance recently passed away. She was at dinner but wasn't talking much and mostly kept to herself. I saw she was getting herself a soda, so I asked if she could bring me one as well. That did not go over well. A got upset and started going off on me. Why she should have to bring things to me when I can just do it on my own. I told her that it's completely fine if she doesn't. I just asked her since she was already there, and she's making a big deal. A looked like she was about to cry and kept going off about how I expected everyone to fawn over me, and no one cares about her and her fiancé. I told A that we are all doing our best. I'm sorry if she feels that way, but this isn't a grief competition, and she should understand that. Yeah, how much do I want to bet you actually said more than just that? And it was more than a you just asked if she could get you a soda. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, a few people overheard us, but the conversation changed, and it wasn't a big issue. A's sister messaged me later saying that what I said to A was awful, and that we are all awful to her. I told my best friend what happened, and she suggested that I post here for opinions. I don't think what I said was such a big deal, but A thought otherwise. Was I the a-hole here? Some things that OP probably, conveniently forgot to mention were that she actually called, her aunt while she was having a panic attack, while the aunt was at the funeral for her daughter, A's fiance's funeral, while A was also there grieving her fiance, and, you know, a lot of other things. And I'm gonna probably give this like a special out of 50. Also because you just so happen to have hidden some very important information from us. And also, person, you have to understand that A has actually lost something more recently than you. So there's that. And also what you say about grief not being a competition. Yeah, you're also a massive hypocrite. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.